Namaste children. Sanatana Dharma teaches us to respect the creation of God and protect it. It strongly believes in construction and protection. From the time we are born, we are taught to respect nature. We are told we are made up of 5 elements: air, water, fire, earth and sky. In your lower classes, you might have learnt about 4 directions: north, south, east and west. There are 4 more directions which fall in between these as northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. They have a religious importance in our Sanatana Dharma. Let us learn about them. As I already told you, in Sanatana Dharma, the 5 elements fire, earth, water, air or wind and sky are considered very important and hold a lot of importance in all the rituals. They are considered holy and considered equivalent to God. Along with them, 3 other devatas protect the nature and together they take care of 8 directions and they are called Asta Dkikpalakas. Today, let us study each one of them and learn how they are important. North or Uttara Dikku is guarded by Kubera. Kubera is the god of wealth and the king of demigods called Yakshas. He rides on a mongoose. In many Puranic stories, Kubera is mentioned. One of them is about Lord Ganesha and Kubera. Once, Kubera, the Lord of Wealth, had decided to organize a feast by inviting all the devas and gods only to display the power of his wealth. He went personally to invite Lord Shiva and his wife Parvati, but they told they are unable to come and told him in their place their son Ganesha would attend the feast. Kubera was happy. He believed that feeding Ganesha wouldn't be a problem because a child wouldn't eat much. Unfortunately, to his horror, Kubera was stunned and shaken by Ganesha's appetite. Ganesha kept on eating and this landed Kubera in trouble because his kitchen fell short of food soon. In order to escape embarrassment, Kubera sent his staff to the neighboring villages to fetch some food for Ganesha. The wise son of Shiva and Ma Parvati had eaten everything that was offered to him but was still hungry. He asked for more food as Kubera stood helplessly. The helpless Kubera reached out to Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati for help. Lord Shiva handed over a fistful of rice to the god of wealth and asked him to feed their son. Kubera, who was repenting his foolishness and proudness, gave that fistful of rice to Ganesha. After eating it, Ganesha's hunger got satisfied. Thus, Ganesha taught a lesson to Kubera and made him realize that no amount of wealth can satisfy one's hunger if it is offered with pride and ego. If he had organized that feast with an intention of feeding people out of compassion and love, he could have won the blessings of all. There is one more story relating to Kubera. The story goes like this. Lord Venkateshwara is an incarnation of Vishnu who resides in Vaikuntha. His wife goddess Lakshmi once had a fight with him and left Vaikuntha. She came and settled on the earth in disguise. Lord Vishnu soon followed her and tried searching for her, but did not succeed. During his search, Lord Vishnu met Padmavati, who was the daughter of the king of 7 hills of Tirumala. They fell in love and decided to get married. The king, Padmavati's father, asked for a huge bridal alimony. To pay for his wedding, Venkateshwara decided to borrow that sum from Lord Kubera. Kubera is considered to be the treasurer as per Hindu mythology. The tenure of the loan was supposed to be 1000 years. The amount borrowed by Lord Venkateshwara was 1.4 million Ramamudra coins. The literature says, as per the loan agreement, Lord Venkateshwara is supposed to pay back the loan till the end of this yuga with the help of his devotees. Now you know why so many devotees donate huge amounts to the Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam every year. The direction between north and east is called northeast. The god who looks after this direction is Chandra. Chandra, also known as Soma, is the Hindu god who is associated with the night, plants and vegetation. He is the guardian of northeast direction. He is also one of the Navagrahas. He is married to Daksha Prajapati's daughter Rohini. He rides on a chariot pulled by an antelope. Indra is the guardian of the eastern horizon. He is associated with fresh water which comes from the sky. He is also the king of Devas. He rides on Airavata, a white elephant. Children, do you remember the Airavata which came out of the Ksheerasagara Manthana mentioned in Kurmavatar of Vishnu? Yes, isn't it? Southeast or Agneya Dikku is ruled by fire god Agni. He is considered very auspicious and sacred. As the divine personification of the fire of sacrifice, he is considered the mouth of the gods. Whatever we offer to God is given through Agni Devata in homas and yajnas by offering it in Yajna Kunda. He rides on a ram. South or Dakshina Dikku is protected by god of death Yama. He was the son of Surya, the sun god, and Sandhya. He is the twin brother of Yami, who became the river Yamuna later. He was the first mortal to die and so was made the god of death, which all human beings have since followed. He is the guardian of the south and presides over the resting place of the dead Yamaloka, which is believed to be located under the earth. He rides on a buffalo. Southwest or Nairutya Dikku is controlled or protected by god of light sun or Surya. Surya is the god of light and Sandhya is his wife. Evening time is called Sandhya Kala. His children are Yama, god of death, and Yami, who is also called river Yamuna. Chariot drawn by 7 horses is his vehicle. Aruna is the charioteer. The 7 horses are also said to represent the 7 days of a week starting with Ravivara or Adityavara. God Surya was pleased with the devotion of God Aruna, so appointed him as the god of the bright sky right before sunrise. From then on, the bright sky before the sunrise came to be known as Arunodaya. West or Paschima Dikku is protected by god of oceans called Varuna. In the Hindu Puranas, Varuna is the god of oceans. His vehicle is Makara or crocodile, and his weapon is Pasha, a noose or a rope loop. Varuna is the guardian of the western horizon and is particularly associated with oceans and waters. Thus, he is often joined by the river goddess Ganga and Yamuna. Varuna is associated with salt water located on the ground. Northwest or Vayuvya Dikku is protected by Vayu. Vayu, the lord of the winds as well as the deity of breath, is also known as the prana, the life force. As per few theories, he is believed to be the spiritual father of Hanuman and Bhima. But as per other theories, the wind god Vayu underwent 3 incarnations to help Lord Vishnu. As Hanuman, he helped Rama. As Bhima, he assisted Krishna, and his 3rd incarnation is as Madhvacharya, who found Udupi Krishna Vigraha and established Ashtamatas. As the legend goes, when Sri Madhvacharya was meditating on the seashore of Malpe, there was a storm in the sea and a ship was stuck in the sand dunes. Madhvacharya went to the aid of the ship and helped to bring it to the shore with his divine powers. The ship captain was grateful and asked him to accept anything he desired from the ship. Madhvacharya chose a lump of gopi chandana. When he brought it to Udupi, it broke open and he found the idol of young and innocent Balakrishna holding kadegolu or butter churner in one hand. Madhvacharya took a dip in the pond near the temple with the idol of the Lord. The pond is called Madhva Sarovara. The butter churner, which is in the hand of Krishna, signifies the Lord churning the soul of the devotees to obtain the butter of bhakti in them. Madhvacharya founded the Ashtamats and appointed 8 Swamis to do the puja to Krishna at Udupi. They are Pejavara Mat, Sonde Mat, Vadiraja Mat, Shiruru Mat, Falimaru Mat, Adamaru Mat, Kaniyuru Mat and Krishnapura Mat. Thank you for watching, children. We have used materials and pictures from various sites to create this video. We give credit to the creators and sincerely thank the sources of all the pictures and materials used here.